Hey guys, isn't having a green screen just amazing? Alright, I know. We're outside, just enjoying the beauty of nature on a August night. I don't know, I'm just tired of recording in my room. Anyway, after last night, the night after I made my David Robinson video, Dwayne Wade announced that if he was going to be playing in 2019, it would not be in China, which is good news if you're a major Heat fan like me. So that doesn't mean he's playing for the Heat. That means he isn't playing for China. Great move on Dwayne Wade's part. Anyway, that's on to videos about. He still hasn't made his decision yet. Udonis Haslem too, another classical Heat player that averaged like 6 points for his career. But all honesty, he's a very loyal player. Anyway, moving on to the actual topic of the video. The NBA is at a dead point. There's still a long time until the season starts. We already know who's going to be a bust from the Summer League and who won't. Not to say that, oh, this guy's going to do bad because he didn't do good in the Summer League, but we already know who did good in the Summer League and who didn't do good in the Summer League. We got all our free agency, and it's been a really long time since anything major has happened in free agency. So what I'm going to be talking about today is something a lot of you will be talking about. Who will win the 2019 NBA MVP? Kyrie Irving. Alright, now I can explain myself. Criteria for the NBA MVP award is you need to have a top 4 to 5 record in your conference. I guess you could have a top 5. So you need to at least finish 5th in your conference. You also need to put up very good numbers, very impressive numbers. If your numbers are just something mediocre and good, which we'll get to later, like 23 points on 48% shooting with 7 assists and like 3 rebounds, like that's a good year. But even if you have a narrative like you were coming off of a star player betraying you, and you finished in the top 5, putting up those numbers, well, they would be likely to do good for you. That won't get you MVP. So we'll talk about the numbers later. That might be a road bump in the chase to win MVP for Kyrie Irving. But another factor that I see a lot of people forgetting is most people think for the MVP, you need to basically be carrying a team. And that is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. How is having a bad team and carrying them give you a good case? Like, I get what you're saying with, like, LeBron multiple years in Cleveland, even last year. You have Kobe 06. You have, I don't know how many times people have made the argument that someone was on a bad team and they were MVP. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won MVP and his team missed the playoffs in 1976. Alright, guys, hold on. Why does anyone even care about this? I don't know why I'm making a video about that.
What?
Anyway, but I'm going back. I'm actually going to make my video because I actually care about my YouTube channel. Anyway, so I was going to do 4 reasons why Kyrie Irving will win the NBA MVP. But as I continued to progress, it got extremely redundant. And it all boils down to competition. But what about LeBron and Westbrook and Harden and Curry too? Alright. Durant and Curry have an awful narrative. I think that they're obviously going to finish top 5 in their conference. They're also going to finish top 4. They're going to finish top 3 no matter what. They're obviously have that going down for them. Their numbers might not be as good, especially on a stacked team, but they'll definitely be good enough. But it's the narrative that's really hurting them. Especially for KD. It would be awful if it was for KD. I don't know. People just hate KD so much that I cannot see enough NBA fans ever voting for him for MVP, especially Thunder fans. He gets like 0 votes from Thunder fans. If a Thunder fan votes for Kevin Durant, ask him who Russell Westbrook is. Do it. Life at Life from Franklin Reedland. Da, 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 da. Anyway, That's Kevin Durant and Curry. When it comes to Kawhi Leonard, I think he has a very good case. It's just, I don't know, I think a lot of people aren't going to like him after this year. I think he's going to prove the haters wrong. I think he's going to have a monster year. I just think that he's not as loved as Kyrie. He doesn't have shoes like Kyrie does. And I don't have any shoes right now because I'm barefoot. I wasn't really thinking about that. But also, you know, it's just like, why would he do that? Why would he randomly want out of San Antonio? He wanted to go be traded to the Lakers until LeBron came. So then he was like, oh, I want to be traded to the Clippers. Ended up getting traded to the Raptors. Karma. When you want to go to the sunny beaches of Los Angeles and you get the blizzards of Toronto, never force your way to the Lakers. Life lessons with Franklin. Anyway, if you think that Kawhi Leonard will win the MVP, that is don't. And when it comes to LeBron, about the guy everybody picks year after year to win MVP. All right. This is so stupid. How does everyone think year after year that LeBron's going to win MVP? Last year, guys were saying LeBron's going to win MVP. Year before that, people were saying LeBron was going to win MVP. Year before that. People think LeBron James should have won every MVP since 2006. That's like a combined total of like 13 MVPs. Like I said earlier, why do I even care about this? But also, he's also like, I don't think LeBron's just going to go out there and play like 110% every night like he had to last year. I mean, LeBron last year put up amazing stats. I don't think he really deserved MVP because you need to lead your team to a very good record. If LeBron barely even finishes top 5 or top 4 in a weak Eastern Conference with a record of 50 wins, what are you doing, LeBron? Harden definitely deserved that. If you're someone like me who thinks that Harden deserved the 2018 MVP, I agree. I think Harden deserved that. Also, Harden, by the way, speaking of Harden, voter fatigue. I think he has actually a really good chance. I think voter fatigue doesn't really exist for Harden. Same thing for guys like LeBron. I don't think voter fatigue really exists when it comes to Harden. Because when you look at Harden, second in 2015, second in 2017, won it in 2018. I think he's going to put monster numbers. I think his team's going to do good. I just don't know if people are willing to vote Harden again. Also because of the whole flopping stuff that's getting really notorious now. So another thing, a lot of people hate Harden just like Kawhi Leonard and Kevin Durant. That's another problem when it comes to Harden. Now, Kyrie Irving is in a weak Eastern Conference, as we all know. The only player in the Eastern Conference that I covered was Kawhi Leonard. And the only other guy that I think could even be mentioned to win MVP is Giannis, which I don't think Giannis is just going to go out there and prove all the haters wrong and win the MVP. I don't even know if they can finish top 5 in the East. I don't even know if they can. If they lost Jabari Parker, I don't really think Thon Maker is any presence. Malcolm Brogdon will regress again, probably. I don't think he'll go back to who he was in his rookie year anyway, Malcolm Brogdon. Just many things wrong with Milwaukee. I think that team was bad. I mean, Giannis put up amazing numbers last year, but his team just didn't win. He didn't win games. That's why I didn't win MVP, so that's Giannis for you. And then Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis and LeBron are going to win the MVP. For LeBron, it's just, oh, LeBron fans, oh, Nick Wright, Colin Cowherd, oh. When it comes to AD, Russell Westbrook type zone. Loses to the Warriors in the playoffs. DeMarcus Cousins, yes, he was injured, but was on the Pelicans and left to go to the Warriors to create the best team in NBA history in the modern era. So, you know, if Anthony Davis leads his team to being top 5 in the West and puts up monster numbers, I think he will do really good. Now, last year the Pelicans finished 6th seeded. The 5 teams that finished ahead of them, just right off the top of my head, you have Rockets and Warriors. Regardless of what goes down, those teams are going to do better down. Portland. And then you have Utah and Thunder. Thunder are going to do better because they added Jeff Green and got rid of Carmelo Anthony. Also, I think that the Jazz will duplicate their success. And then you have LeBron. Is when the Trailblazers fall off, I think that LeBron. The Timberwolves are still a team. I don't know what the Timberwolves are doing, but they're very close to being a match. So with AD, I think he's going to put up the numbers. I think he has the narrative just when it comes to the conference. And then that's his competition. Kyrie Irving has everything going for him, except for maybe the numbers, which we'll get to later. Kyrie Irving plays in a weak Eastern Conference. He's definitely the Celtics are definitely finishing top 5, definitely top 4. And many people, including myself, think the Celtics might even be a lock in top 3, considering they were second last year without Gordon Hayward. I get that. There might be some retooling, but at the end of the day, they have Brad Stevens as a coach, so not like much can go wrong. He has the narrative of, people saying his value is overrated because Boston made it to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals without him is something that people are saying. People are also saying he's not going to do that good off his injury. So yeah, I mean, those are definitely narratives. Not great narratives like Anthony Davis has, but definitely very good narratives. And then, finally, the numbers. I'm not trying to bash Kyrie Irving, but he's not at the same level as guys like LeBron, KD, Curry, and Anthony Davis are. That sounds really bizarre considering I think he's going to win the MVP over them. That sounds really bizarre. But I don't know if his numbers are going to be enough, man. I don't know if his numbers are going to be enough. Sure, his team's going to finish top 3. And sure, he has the narrative. And I think he will have a monster year. I don't know if the numbers are enough. That's something I predicted Giannis to win it in 2017. Giannis, that actually wasn't the problem for him. But even if the Bucks did finish top 5 or top 4, would Giannis have won MVP over LeBron or Harden? No. And that's the thing, You need to have amazing numbers at the end of the day. Don't get too confused with this narrative stuff, the team success stuff. You need to have them numbers. And I don't know if Kyrie Irving can do that. That's probably his biggest stepping stone that he needs to step over. But I think if he does that, he's definitely my vote for MVP. Comment below who you think is going to win MVP. Also comment who you think the best player in the Eastern Conference is. Is it Giannis? Is it Kawhi? Is it Kyrie? So those are the only guys from the East I covered. But yeah, I just think Kyrie's going to win MVP. He's my vote for MVP. And please stop saying LeBron's going to win the MVP. I am Franklin, and I'll see you guys next time.